Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Mike McCarthy is the producer behind the boards. It's that time of the year where we go through all 32 teams with our 7-round mock draft. And before we get started, let's take a look at the mock draft rules. First, these picks are based off what I would do as the GM of the team, not based off what I think will happen or what will actually happen in April's draft. And we use Football Game Plan Scouting's prospect rankings and big board, which you could find at footballgameplan.com/FBGP scouting. These picks are based off what I believe the team needs are, and there are no trades in this mock draft. And finally, it's only a mock draft, so you can relax that sphincter and enjoy the video. I started the Ravens draft by building around franchise quarterback Lamar Jackson with the talented wide receiver N'Keal Harry out of Arizona State. Now, Harry is a blue chip prospect in my opinion. That's a fantastic run after the catch guy who can play all three receiver spots. Linebacker Jermaine Pratt would give the Ravens a very athletic backer who can serve either inside or outside, giving defensive coordinator Don Martindale some flexibility at the second level. Going local with Maryland's Byron Coward, who really started to come into his own with the Terps this year, and just like Pratt, Coward provides good versatility along the defensive line. Again, just continuing to stockpile weapons around franchise quarterback Lamar Jackson with Jamal Custis out of Syracuse. People sleep on how quick he is off the ball and the 8+ acceleration that he has. Custis is also versatile enough to play inside or outside and brings tremendous hands to the table. I'm a big fan of the game of Trayvon Tate out of Memphis. He's very athletic and could serve in any capacity along the offensive line for Baltimore. Doubling down on the offensive line help in front of franchise quarterback Lamar Jackson with Georgia's center Lamont Galliard. I thought he was fantastic on tape and at the East-West Shrine game. He's another player that will help strengthen the Ravens on the interior offensive line. The goal is to make the Ravens offense both multiple and scary around franchise quarterback Lamar Jackson. The versatile and dynamic Alameda Zacchaeus out of Virginia could go a long way in accomplishing that goal. I thought the Cavaliers did a great job of creating ways to get him the football, and it seemed as though every time he touched it, it was a big play. I can see that happening as well in Baltimore. And rounding out the Ravens draft with what I think will be a classic Ravens pick in edge rusher Kazan Daniels out of Charleston. A lot of the talk was about his teammate John Kaminsky, but Daniels was equally as disruptive throughout the course of his collegiate career. Also, he's more athletic and a more natural rusher as well. He's a sleeper in this class that could definitely blossom as a pro. So that's a wrap here from the Football Game Plan Scouting Studios. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Be sure to follow me on all of my social media accounts. Don't forget to check out and subscribe on iTunes, the Football Game Plan Podcast, where you can find our Scout Team podcast, which features a bunch of prospect interviews from the 2019 class. And as always, subscribe to the Football Game Plan Network located at youtube.com/footballgameplan.